All right, let's stop this Justin Bieber music. Although that was fun, dancing and singing along to Justin Bieber. But yeah, I just wanted to thank everyone for coming to our live happy hour event. The way that this is going to work is, instead of me just talking about me the whole time and you guys getting bored, I decided that we can have some other coaches on our team share a little bit about what coaching has done for them on, like, in little videos, so that you can kind of see how all of us are very different, but we all kind of found a way that coaching can help us in our own lives. So what I ask you to do is, during this webinar, please use the chat box at the bottom of your screen, so that if you have any questions or anything that comes up that you want to comment on, just type it in the chat box, and either myself or one of the other coaches who is on here can help answer that for you. And then if you could, before we get started, if you could drop a comment in the chat box to let us know who invited you and what you're most excited about coaching that you're going to find out about. So the one thing that I do ask you to do during this webinar is really just take a minute and sit down and just everyone and their stories and how coaching has helped them, and then try to identify what, yourself as a part of our team. And I'm sure there will be at least one or more people who you can relate to, because all of our stories are very unique and different. So what we will do, we will start with one of our diamond coaches, Emmy Schneider-Green. Emmy and I met on Instagram, and it's so crazy how much I know this girl, even though we've never met each other in person. She's one of my best friends, and it's been really awesome to see her grow and really thrive in this business. She's a full-time grad student, and she works an on-campus job. She teaches 4 days a week, and she does freelance editing. So she's very, very busy, but she's also a super successful coach, and she's freaking amazeballs. So I'm going to let you listen to a little bit about what coaching has done for Emmy. Hopefully this plays, because this is the first time I've done this.
Hi guys, my name is Emmy Schneider-Green, and I am a Diamond Beach Buddy Coach. And for those of you guys who don't know me, I just wanted to share a little bit about my story. So I've been a coach for about 10 months now. When I first started, and still to this day, I'm a full-time grad student. So when my coach first reached out to me about becoming a coach, I was like, there's no way, I don't have time. I was working full-time for the state. I was in school, and I had an internship, and I was doing some freelance work on the side. So I've always been the type of person to work multiple jobs, but even for me, that was pushing it. And I really didn't know the first thing about how to be a coach or how to run a business. I was an English major, so at first I was very, very hesitant. I mean, you name it, I had it in terms of reservations with this. So increasingly, though, the more I thought about it, as hesitant as I was at the state job where I was about to get a promotion for a full-time position with great benefits with the state. And I was, as any 23-year-old, that was all I thought I wanted. And so I was just always telling anybody, if I could just get this job, everything would be awesome. And even saying that, the more and more real this possibility became, the more I started to have this feeling of sort of panic, like I wanted to run. And I just couldn't imagine sitting at a desk every single day for 8 hours a day watching the clock, because that is what I did. And I just had this feeling I always just felt like I was going to do something creative or active, or just something not sitting at a desk. And so I gave this a shot, in addition to everything else I had going on. So I was working it maybe 10 hours a week, really not even, more like 30 minutes a day. And the more I started to do this, the more it became the type of thing where I would be coming home from the end of a really long day at school and work in my internship, looking forward to getting to do my coaching work. And I say work because it didn't feel like work. It was the same things I used to do just on Instagram, thinking, talking, breathing, fitness, and exercise, because that was what I loved. That's always sort of been my escape. And except I was being paid to do it and getting to be a part of this awesome team. And it just became this ray of light in my day where, I woke up and I looked forward to doing this, and I looked forward to working my business on my lunch breaks and any downtime I got at work or school. And having been a coach now for about 10 months, I can honestly say I, first of all, have to leave my state job. I'm phasing myself out slowly of my other part-time work. And in a few months from now, I'm going to be packing up everything I own and driving across country with my boyfriend to move to Colorado with him, where he's going to be going to grad school. And I'm going to be doing this full-time from home, which I don't even know exactly where home is going to be yet, but I can do this from anywhere. And I really never thought that kind of thing was legit. I never thought it would be the kind of thing I could do. Ever since I was little, I've been the type of person to kind of hold myself back and stay in my comfort zone. And I've really never felt like I had a niche of people that just made me feel welcome and like I belonged. And this has been exactly that for me. And, beyond everything, it's just opened my mind and made me realize that if you don't like something, you can change it. And we just get this one life and one opportunity to make what we want out of that. And to have the kind of freedom to be able to design my own life and not feel like I need a vacation and not dread Mondays because they're just as awesome as any other day now is something that's really hard to put into words. So I look forward to getting to know you guys better if you decide to give this a shot. And I hope that you will consider it. And feel free to reach out to me if you have any other questions. But thank you for watching.
All right, so that was a little bit from Emmy, and as you can see, she is very busy and she still makes this work, and she's literally going to pack up everything she owns and travel across the country and move in with her boyfriend. And that's something that she doesn't have to worry about, finding a job and not being able to afford to do that, because this opportunity has allowed her to get that financial freedom to do those kinds of things and travel freely and not have to worry about it. So I'm really proud of Emmy. She's kicking butt on this team, and if Emmy invited you to this call, you are in amazing hands, let me tell you that. Alrighty, so our next coach is Bethany Buffington. Bethany, I actually met through Emmy, and Bethany is an Emerald coach on our team. She is a mom of a beautiful little girl. She's a single parent, and she also works full-time and coaches. So as you can see, this total badass can do it, then you can do it too. She works and coaches and still has time to be awesome at this. So let me share Bethany's story with you.
Hi. Initially, I was attracted to the financial opportunity with Beachbody. The amount of money that you can make in this business just absolutely blows my mind. And you have to understand, I was a stay-at-home mom and I became a single mom with all the responsibility of supporting my family.
Sorry guys, I'm just playing around.
Hi. Initially, I was attracted to the financial opportunity with Beachbody. The amount of money that you can make in this business just absolutely blows my mind. And you have to understand, I was a stay-at-home mom and I became a single mom with all the responsibility of supporting my family. At the time, I could not afford a challenge pack. So I worked a part-time job and I waited for my paycheck, and then I signed up as a coach, because then I could make a positive difference in my life. I could get healthy. I lost 20 pounds. I had been overweight and really depressed about life. And this gave me kind of the excuse to invest in myself and do something good for me. If I could do it and make money, or at least not spend money, then I could justify spending money on myself, even in the situation that I was in. But something happened. I started coaching. And I'm only interested in products and services that help people or make the world a better place. And this definitely does that. As I started coaching, I realized people need this. People want to feel good in their own bodies. I wanted to feel good in my own bodies. It's simple, real, methods, it's home workouts, and nutrition. And I've had challengers drop 15 pounds in a month. And I've had challengers thank me for spending the time with them and helping keeping them on track and messaging them. And I've been added to a challenger's Christmas card list. And one of the challengers actually sent me some Christmas present money to say thank you in the mail. And I just think that's amazing that by encouraging others, not only can I work toward building an income where I can support myself and my daughter, but I'm also helping people. And it's something that I believe in. And they're so thankful. And I'm really passionate about this opportunity and really passionate about coaching. And it's amazing how many people we can help. Thanks.
All right. So sorry I replayed a little bit of that. I was farting around with the little view over here. But yeah, Bethany is a mom and she's still able to make this work. She is doing this for her family and you can see how much joy like she has. She's like so happy. She's such a happy person and just getting a little card in the mail, like that feels awesome just knowing that you're helping people and you're making a difference. So thanks, Bethany, for sharing that. Now, I wanted to just add a little humor to this. So this is Lauren and Sarah, and they are so much fun. I actually had a chance to hang out with these two ladies out in LA when I was there a couple weeks ago, and we were playing around on some aerial equipment and had a great time. But they are going to talk to you about some of the myths about coaching that you've probably have thought of. So let me just click on this one here.
Yeah, but like, isn't this the pyramid scheme?
Pyramid schemes are illegal. Beachbody has an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau.
Ah, shit, I did it again. Sorry, guys. This is the first time doing it this way.
Yeah, but like, isn't this the pyramid scheme?
Pyramid schemes are illegal. Beachbody has an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, and there's an opportunity to exceed the person who hired you in the company. There is no ceiling. The amount of work that you put in is going to be what you get back out of it. Don't you have to like have a six-pack to be a coach? I don't have a six-pack.
That's not true at all. Being a coach is about inspiring others through your own health and fitness journey. Think about it. If you were already kind of nervous to reach out to someone to start, don't you think you would feel more comfortable reaching out to a friend who's maybe gone through something similar and can relate to what you're dealing with? We're all works in progress. There's no such thing as a final product when it comes to your health and fitness. Therefore, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be progressing through your own fitness journey to inspire other people. Well, like, I work a full-time job and I go to school. There's no way I have any time for this.
You don't need to do this 40 hours a week in order to be successful. You can commit yourself to 1 power hour a day. You can help people grow your business and be successful.
All right. So I hope that made you laugh. It makes me laugh every time I hear it. But they really covered a lot of the common things that we hear about, oh, this is a pyramid scheme, or, oh, you need to have a six-pack. Like, clearly you don't. I still don't have a six-pack. So if I don't have one, you definitely don't need to have one to be successful at this. But yeah, I love these two girls. They're so much fun and just awesome people to work with. And I know there's all women on here, but we do have guys on our team, just putting it out there. This was all voluntarily based, and if they wanted to make a video, they could, and we just didn't have any guys volunteer. But we do have men on the team, just for you guys out there. So I wanted to welcome Jessica as well. She is an Emerald coach. She's a stay-at-home mom of 2 kids. She's a full-time health and fitness coach as she stays at home. And she is what we call a success starter. So this girl earned herself a free trip to Nashville in her first 3 months as a coach because she helped 3 people every single month. So that's totally doable for anybody who is a go-getter and ready to get started with this. But I'm going to hand it over to Jessica, and don't mind the goat making noise in the background. She lives on a farm, just so you know.
Hey, my name is Jessica Campbell, and I'd like to take a few moments to share with you a day in the life of a stay-at-home mom/coach. First, I would like to share with you what coaching has done for me and why I love it so. It has helped me to stay accountable to my own health and fitness goals. Being stuck at home with the kiddos all day, the temptations of the kitchen can be a little bit difficult. And it's just so good to know that I have the support and accountability that I need to keep me motivated and going strong and not to give in. It also helps to keep me sane. I get to meet new mommies, and I get to meet at least 3 new people a day. So it's a pretty awesome opportunity to be able to build new relationships with others around the United States and get some adult talk time in there. I usually only work about 2 hours a day while my kids are napping. It's the only time that I really have that I can focus, stay concentrated, and really truly put 100% into it, because every business, what you put in is what you get out. I usually start with checking into my coach online office. Then I will go over to our team page and I will check in there. I'll go to our challenge groups, check in with my challengers that I have, see if they need anything, make sure they're good, motivated, and going strong. Then I will reach out to at least 3 people a day, invite to an upcoming challenge group or to the coaching opportunity, which I can't express how it has helped my family. A girl who was from a hardworking family, a hard worker herself, to staying at home, it kind of put me in a depressional state for a while because I felt like I wasn't helping and I wasn't able to contribute. Like I needed a handout if I needed to go somewhere and get something, and it didn't sit well with me. So being able to find this opportunity to where I can stay home and provide for my family has just been a blessing to me. I was actually able to take our family on a little Christmas mini vacation to the mountains so our kids could ride the Polar Express on Christmas Eve, and it was so much fun. My 3-year-old is still talking about it and wants to go back. I can't express what it has done for my family. I mean, I get paid to work on me, to drink chocolate shakes, to work out, and to help others, which is awesome for me. I've always been kind of a people pleaser, so this is the best way for me to work. I mean, I get to help moms who may have been struggling like me with the extra baby weight or want to stay home with their kids but didn't feel like they could because they weren't able to help or they just couldn't afford it. So I mean, it's really truly an amazing opportunity, and you get to meet so many new people and build so many new relationships, and I love it, and I hope that you will join us.
All right. Well, that was Jessica, and her kids absolutely had a blast on that trip. I've seen so many photos of them having an amazing time together, and it's really sweet to see how maybe in the past Jessica might not have been able to do something like that for her family, but this opportunity has allowed her to be able to provide her family with an experience like that. And she just kind of talked a little bit about how a day in the life of a coach as a stay-at-home mom. So that was really awesome for her to share that with you. And I'm sure there are plenty of moms out there who can totally identify with Jessica. So next we have Nicole. Nicole and I actually went to high school together. We played field hockey and lacrosse together, and I always looked up to her. So it's really awesome that we get to work together now. She's an Emerald coach. She's been a coach for about 2 months, and she's kicking butt with her business. She works a full-time job. She's a dog mom of 2, and she is also a success starter. So she also earned herself that free trip to Nashville in her first 3 months as a coach. So listen to this kick-ass lady boss tell you how coaches don't sell things and how we share, and her dogs are in here too, so it's a fun video.
Hi guys, I am Nicole Klobacki, and I am just doing this little post for you to talk about being a coach. So, first of all, it doesn't take much to be a coach. So right now I just worked out, I have makeup all over my face, I'm eating dinner, and hanging out with one of my dogs. The other dog's just hanging out underneath the bed, I think. So, becoming a coach, anybody can do it. You don't have to be a salesperson. That was the one thing I was nervous about coming into this, but I just kind of said, screw it, let me just give it a try. And I came to realize that you don't need to know shit about, you don't need to know crap or poop about sales. So I'm a CPA, I'm a numbers girl, but I love people and I love health and fitness. And so I just decided that, if this is something that I could do to help me, share my love for those things, this was going to be a good opportunity for me. So becoming a coach has allowed me to become more confident in what I do. I would have never been eating this delicious food talking to you before because, A, I hate talking to cameras. I probably won't be able to watch this before it gets posted because I hate hearing myself talk. But just the group of girls and guys that, are in this, everybody's so supportive, and it's letting me share what I do and how I love what I do and why I do what I do. And I just love everything about it. The things I get to share are, how I'm bettering myself and how I get to help people better themselves and, talk to them about their problems and, their flaws and, what they want to do to be better. And I get to help people achieve their goals. There's nothing cooler than that. I'm talking to my friends and they're saying that, I want to lose a couple pounds before I go on this trip. What can I do? I'm like, okay, well, I was going through the same situation and I did a 3-day refresh and it was awesome. And here's my results. You could totally do this. I could help you get there. So it's as easy as that, because I'm not just saying, here's this great product, go ahead, go for it. No, I'm saying, here's this product, this is how it worked for me, let's do it together. I'm in it with you. If you have questions, I'm here to help you. I'm going to be checking in with you. It's just a really good opportunity for me to share my love of health and fitness with other people. Okay, so another thing, let's talk about time. I thought time was going to be an issue for me, but clearly it's not. I made time for this. It might not be glamorous, which most of this stuff that I do isn't. I'm posting pictures of myself and I'm sweaty, and I don't care. It's not glamorous, but it's who I am. But down the road, that's a goal of mine. I want to be able to look like this all the time and make time to reach out to my friends and make my posts while I'm commuting. And this is really good. See, I don't eat greens all the time either. I eat my vegetables during the day so that I can eat some gluten-free pasta and turkey balls. But yeah, so I make time to do this. While I'm helping other people, I get to help myself too, because helping them makes me more motivated to be better. So I can't just, eat a pint of Ben and Jerry's every weekend. I can't do it. It's not good for me. And I know that I would be letting my team down, and I'd be letting, the people that I'm coaching down. And, I'm not going to preach one thing and say, hey, you need to be, eating better. Stop. You need to be eating better and then not eat better myself. So, we're all holding each other accountable, and I think that that's, just another thing that I love about coaching. So, just to close out this, it's, as a coach, we're signing up to help other people, and that's seriously the best part, helping other people, and, it's just motivating me to be my best every day. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this as a little comic relief. Made me laugh. I'm laughing by myself, eating, and my dogs are trying to eat their food. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Okay, so that must have been a really awesome dish because her dogs were trying to get it the entire time. But yeah, Nikki she's an awesome girl. It's been really cool to see her be so successful so quickly in this business. And a lot of that comes from her just really genuinely wanting to help people and not worrying about like not being herself. Like she literally is just herself and she's a happy person and people want to be around her. So just by being yourself, you can really build an awesome business with this. So now, see, there's a guy, he just didn't make a video. This is Sarah, and Sarah is a coach on our team, and her husband is also a coach on our team. So she is a mom of 2. She's a full-time nursing student, and this motivated mama is going to show you how you can do this business too, no matter what you have on your plate. So let's hear it from Sarah.
Hi guys, I'm Sarah. I've been a Beachbody coach for a few months now. I am a mom to a 3-year-old and an almost 2-year-old. I am in nursing school full-time and set to graduate in May. My husband works 60 hours most weeks and is in the Army Reserves, so he has extra responsibilities with that. So when I first heard about the coaching opportunity, my initial thought was, no, there's no way. I don't want anything else that will take up time in the day because I don't have it and will add stress to my life. And I'm so glad that I continued to talk to Emmy. And she convinced me that I could run this business in half an hour to an hour a day, which, to be honest with you, I was scrolling through Facebook and Instagram for at least that long every day anyway, so I could spare that time. And it's really been a game changer for me because I feel so much more productive, and I actually feel less stressed now that I've started because I am contributing to our bills and everything. I'm making a paycheck again, which hasn't happened in a few years with babies in school and everything. So it's really helped our family out quite a bit. Anybody who knows Jeff and I knows that we are dreamers and we always have some big goals that we are working on. But before Beachbody, I wasn't really sure how to make those goals into a reality because what company will allow you to just leave at the drop of a hat and take your kids on a cross-country road trip or move to the mountains because you want to, and then a couple of years later move to the ocean just for fun. But Beachbody is that company. They, as long as you have your phone and some access to Wi-Fi or a computer, and you're willing to spend half an hour to an hour or more a day checking in with people and doing some of the work type stuff, you can be anywhere you want to be and earning a really good paycheck. So I finally figured out sort of the answer to what our dream job is, and I'm really excited about that. It does take work and consistency and all of that, but it's so worth it. The results are absolutely 100% worth it. And our team has some great leaders, and they really will do whatever they need to do to help you to reach your goals while you are helping other people to reach their health and fitness goals. And what's better than that? So it's very fulfilling, and we have some great support on this team. And I hope that I have piqued your interest in this lifestyle and the opportunity that coaching really is, because going for your dreams is always worth it. So, thanks, guys.
All right, so that was a little bit from Sarah, and what I really like that Sarah touched upon is the great leaders that we have on this team. So being a part of our team, you're not just going to be on a team and then be expected to figure everything out on your own. The wheel is already invented for you, and literally all you have to do is roll it. So you just have to do the things that are already provided for you and use the resources provided for you, and you're guaranteed to be successful with this. As long as you're consistent, as Sarah had said, you can't just wake up and have all this money, and it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. It does take work, but if all of these people on this call can make it happen, then you can too. So our next coach is Carolyn Walker. Carolyn and I went to college together, and we bonded over the fact that we had the same name, because there aren't many people with the name Carolyn that I've ever met anyway. And she is a diamond coach on our team. She's also a success starter, which means she has earned that free trip to Nashville as well. She's a Success Club 5 All-Star, which means she's helped at least 3 people each month for a complete year in the business. She's a full-time graphic designer, a part-time trainer, and pretty much an ultimate girl boss, because she does it all. So I don't want to waste any more time talking about her, because her story shares so much and it's very heartwarming. So I'd rather you hear it from Carolyn herself. So here we go.
Hey everyone, my name is Carolyn and I am a diamond coach on Team Sweat Your Heart Out. I am super excited to be part of this team and share why becoming a coach can pretty much change your life. But first, I thought I would start by sharing a little bit about my story. I've been a coach for almost a year now, but my journey with Beachbody actually started about 7 years ago. When I was younger, I was the oversized smart girl in class who was nice to everyone just because I wanted to fit in. I was weighing in at over 208 pounds and would constantly be bullied by my peers for my weight and my looks. Imagine a geeky, shy, overweight middle school girl with glasses, braces, and pimples beyond belief. Yeah, that was my life. When I got into high school, I was weighing in at over 220 pounds, and with constantly getting bullied from not only my peers, but my family and neighbors, I decided I needed to make a change. I wanted to be accepted and I wanted to be happy, because who doesn't? So this chicken-obsessed girl took the first step and I became a vegetarian, or a pescatarian if you wanted to get technical. The first thing my family and friends told me was that I would never be able to do it. Well, that just egged me on and made me want to stick to my goals even more. I began running at night in my neighborhood so no one could see me wheezing or basically dying from exhaustion. Within a month, I finally started to see a change and I was actually happy for myself for once. My older brother, Mark, actually introduced me to the Beachbody world when I would watch him in our basement with Tony Horton and the P90X program. I would watch him in awe and couldn't believe how he was doing some of the exercises. One day, Mark came to me and handed me the Insanity program. I looked at him with wide eyes like he was crazy. I mean, insanity? What the hell was I supposed to do with a program that has insanity as the name? But I trusted my brother. So I put in the DVDs and I pressed play to the first day of Insanity with the love of my life, Sean T. I was dying by the second minute, and it was only the fit test to see how fit you were before the program even started. Good Atlanta. I finished the workout and I was lying on the floor completely out of breath. I texted my brother and told him that it was the perfect challenge for me. Before I knew it, I became a Beachbody enthusiast and was obsessed with working out with Sean T every day. I completed a couple rounds of Insanity and Insanity Asylum and parts of P90X and P90X3 before I even knew what a Beachbody coach was. I was introduced to the coaching opportunity by one of my classmates from college, Carolyn Marone, who is the founder of Team Sweat Your Heart Out. She told me how inspiring and supportive the community was and how I could help change the lives of other people around me. To be honest, I first thought it was all a sham and that I would never be able to help change the lives of others or be successful in this business. But her words stuck with me. I kept thinking that this could be a game changer for me, to finally stick up for something that I was so passionate about and share my story, my struggles to people who I grew up with, my family, my friends, and basically people from around the world thanks to social media. So I signed on. Becoming a coach was the best decision that I have ever made for myself in a seriously long time. I used to always put others before myself and cared what they thought about what I was doing, not so much about what I actually wanted to do. Well, I took everything and got it the heck out of my mind. And I joined the group of the most inspiring, motivational, and uplifting people who I now consider part of my family. I became a coach in the end of 2014, and I have since been able to flourish. I went from a shy, weight-obsessed girl with a total lack of self-confidence to an independent, confident, and just freaking happy woman that I never thought was possible. Doors to different opportunities have opened. I have met incredible human beings. I have traveled to Nashville and had to work out with Sean T himself. And every day is a new opportunity to help change the life of someone who is watching me. Becoming a coach has allowed me to become the woman I was always meant to be. And I have been able to find myself and actually love myself for once. And that's thanks to the coaching opportunity. This experience has changed my life and not only allows me to help myself, but seeing the happiness in others and watching them reach their goals, it's the most rewarding feeling that I could ever ask for. So when someone asks me why you should become a Beachbody coach, well, do you want to have the opportunity to change someone's life by sharing your journey and passions for helping others? Do you want to live a life by design, your own design, rather than following someone else's rules and regulations and working a set amount of hours for a limited amount of pay and paying taxes? I share this opportunity with everyone and anyone who will listen to me because it is something I am truly passionate about. And if this has changed my life so amazingly in not even a full year, yeah, I would be crazy not to share this opportunity with you because this is a freaking game changer. And I truly hope you see that with our team. Give yourself a chance to share your story because you and your story, you are freaking incredible. And never forget it.
Oh, I just love her. I love her story. I love her passion for helping others. And it totally comes through when she shares like what Beachbody has done for her. And her story is just so freaking incredible. Like this girl lost over 100 pounds and she's still kicking and helping other people and just doing things that she never thought she'd be able to do. And to me, knowing that this opportunity has allowed her to do those things is just so beautiful. So before we close it out, I wanted to share a little bit from me, although I look really sedated in that screenshot of this. I didn't realize how bad it was until right now. Okay, well, I'm Carolyn. I should have introduced myself in the beginning, but I am a 3-star Diamond Premier Coach, and this is our Premier team. I am the founder of this team, and all of that really I'm just as much a member of this team as everybody else. I'm not any better than anyone. We run our team so much like a family that I almost forget that I'm like the CEO of it, which is kind of funny. But I wanted to share a little bit about what coaching has done for me because it has done a heck of a lot for me in the past year and a half. And just like I have traveled to more places in this past couple months than I have in my entire like 23 years of my life, or 24. I just turned 24. I forgot. But yeah, this has allowed me to do so many things that I never thought I'd be able to do. So let's just play this little video I made for you guys.
Hey guys, so my name is Carolyn Marone, and I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about how coaching has helped me, how I got involved in it, and how it completely changed my life. So I got involved with coaching because I was on a fitness journey of my own. I completed the 21-day fix after finishing college because I was 20 pounds overweight and was not happy with the decisions that I made and the result that it had on my body. So I did a 21-day fix. I had amazing results, and I signed up to be a coach so that I could get a discount on my Shakeology because I was a broke college student and didn't feel like paying the full price for it if I didn't have to. So I was a coach, but I wasn't really like working the business that much. So I graduated from college. I got a teaching job as a like instructional assistant in a kindergarten, and I went back to school, to grad school, for my master's. And I quickly found out that teaching was not all that it was cracked up to be. I didn't enjoy it. It was just more stressful than enjoyable, and it just wasn't something I could see myself doing forever. So I saw the potential that I had with this business, and I went with it, and I ran with it. And our team has the whole dynamic of our team has changed because
what I came in here thinking like I'm just going to be a discount coach and not do anything eventually turned into I want to build a business and I'm looking for really awesome people to build this business with. And I was blessed with all these incredible individuals who are now members of our team. So since I have started working this business fully in January, I've been able to quit my job. I no longer am a teacher. I did that about 10 months into the business. I probably could have done that earlier, but I wanted to finish out the school year. So here I am. Now I work from home. I have flexibility over my schedule. I'm able to decide when I want to work and what I want to do each day. I get to interact with the most incredible people that I've ever met. I have more friends than I can count on 15 sets of hands and toes. I have so much more self-confidence. I used to be someone who really lacked self-confidence and would try to do a program and would always fall off. But since starting the coaching thing, I've completed so many programs and I'm in the best shape of my life. I have people who are holding me accountable every single day, motivating me every single day, and they're there for me every single day. So this experience completely changed my life. It also allows me to still kind of teach, because I do teach our team how to build a business, how to talk to people, how to post on social media. We run trainings, we do Instagram trainings, we run Facebook trainings. So being a part of our team, you will have the benefit of having a teacher to help you build your business. So in a nutshell, because I like to talk and I don't want to talk your ear off, but coaching completely changed my life. I went from being broke as a joke, depressed, unhappy, having like no friends, to having 1,000,001 friends, being so self-confident, being in the best shape of my life, and traveling. I've traveled in more places in this year alone than I have in 23 years of my entire life. So if you're looking to do something different and you're looking to use your abilities and just discover your fullest potential as a human being, then coaching is definitely for you. And I wanted to thank you for listening to my story, and I hope to see you on our team. Bye.
All right. So that was a little bit of my story. As you can see, I have made such huge changes from being somebody who always thought I'd be a teacher to dropping out of grad school and just kind of doing my own thing. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity because I was able to do that with confidence. Like, if you ever told me like, oh yeah, you're going to drop out of grad school and you're not going to finish and you're not going to be a teacher, I'd be like, you're crazy. But I did. And I'm so thankful that I had this opportunity like right in my lap that I could just pick up and start running with. And I know I mentioned I've been able to travel so much this year, but the best part about it is I can travel and not have to worry about like taking off of work or requesting off and using all of my sick days and my personal days to go on a vacation. Like, I was just in Hawaii for a whole week last week and my business didn't take a hit. Like, I actually made more when I wasn't even home, which is kind of crazy, but it's kind of cool at the same time. So if you're looking for something that'll allow you the freedom to do a lot of the things that maybe you aren't able to do now, or you're just looking for something that'll allow you to be the best version of yourself and make a difference in the world and actually leave your mark on the world instead of just punching the clock every single day, then this is totally for you. And if you know anybody else who would be interested in something like this, let them know, because even if it's not for you and you know somebody else who it might be for, you can totally help change the course of their life as well. So I wanted to thank you guys for joining us. After the webinar is ended, if you could contact the coach who invited you to this webinar so that you can kind of chat a little bit more about it and go over some things. But if anybody has any questions right now, see there's one thing in the chat box. It's from Diamond. Just Emmy invited her. But if anyone has any questions they wanted to ask in the chat box, you can do that right now. Or if you want to unmute yourself and be brave and share your voice with us, that would be cool too. So I'll give you like a minute. if you have any questions. I look really white with this light on. Oh my God. Any questions? Don't be shy. No? Nobody has questions? They're all quiet people today? If you ask a question, you can win a prize. You have another chance to win if you ask a question. Nothing? Sylvester, not yet. Not yet. You're funny. All right, well, if nobody has any questions, that's okay. I know you might think of something after we log off, which is usually what happens with me. So if you think of anything, make sure you ask the person who invited you to this webinar, and I ask that you connect with them and let them know what you thought about it, anything that came up, so that you can discuss that and we can talk further details with you about joining our team. So thanks everyone for joining us, and have a great night. Bye.